Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and it is your boy David coming back at you live, and it is June 4th. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are ready to kick it off here on a good note today. So let's get started here with our market news, and then we'll jump into our watch list. We got the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell yesterday to start the month as weak U.S. manufacturing data raised concerns about the strength of the economy. Stocks dependent on economic growth, including bank and industrial shares, led the pullback. The Dow slipped 115.29 points or 0.30%. The S&P 500, meanwhile, eked out a small gain, adding 0.11%, while the Nasdaq Composite rose 0.56%. The trading day had its share of excitement as a technical issue at the New York Stock Exchange affected price quotes for several stocks for much of the morning, including incorrectly showing Berkshire Hathaway shares down nearly 100%. That issue was resolved around midday. Okay, so we had that little hiccup yesterday, but I don't believe it affected any of us, but hopefully we don't have any issues today. So getting into our watch list, you got MLGO here popping up very nicely. You got the 460 breakout, and then you got the 510 that was originally that came out at 7 o'clock. So right now it is looking pretty good. So far, high of day of $5.30 area there. PT hit. Looking good here. Only thing we got to keep in mind is it's just running up all pre-market, meaning at market opening here in about 7 minutes. You got that short window until the stock potentially gets a sell-off, okay, and fades away. So let's talk about MLGO and see what is going on here this morning. MLGO, this is a low float. Right now I see a float under 10 million, so it's a 1.71 million float. Chinese tech company, and we do let's double check the news here on MLGO. The two are building a micro consciousness quantum research center together. So what that means is the two, as in this company MLGO, and then the stock we traded earlier, WIMI, WIMI, which we'll get into, is on our watch list, but those are getting into some sort of they're building something here, research center together. So that's why it's up over 200% at this time. It's up 230%. So could we see potentially 300% today? Perhaps so, maybe more, because it did break $5. So staying above $5 is very crucial here for MLGO. And if we can continue to do that, we can continue to build that higher low and higher high and just keep on going. But once that trend line cracks, $5 cracks, then it's bye-bye birdie. SOBR is top second gainer currently on the watch list, and it is trading at 44 cents a share. Kind of bummed I missed some opportunities on this trade. I was a little focused a bit more here on futures this morning, but I do see a potential play again coming on up if we can get a 45-cent level to, kind of really break through here on the candle. So I do want to see SOBR actually go for another, opportunity run and see if we can get a little bit higher today, since we do have a brand new press release on this stock. So SOBR watching for that 45-cent mark there. It needs a nice solid candle break there. And if we can do that, again, we had a high so far in pre-market at 51. So I'd like to see that area break through, since, really 51 is just not a high of day number. So I'd like to see this area kind of get that juice as we are breaking out of this line here, right? So trying to reverse back on up will be what I like to see. This is a USA tech company, 13 million float, so relatively low float. Obviously, the ticker symbol SOBR, SOBR, you can kind of relate that to what? I mean, it's got something to do with being sober as in the alcohol, right? So it's this recovery services converting to SoberSure band for advanced remote monitoring, replacing breathalyzer. So there you go. We had that press release this morning. So let's make 45 our ground support here, and hopefully we get some nice juice kicking in here on SOBR. So it is curling up nicely right now. All right, with that being said, let's continue to move on to the next stock. I have ANNX while SOBR is in play. You have ANNX. That also was a great trade of the morning for the early birds here. If you guys got that 650 breakout, we got a nice run up towards 730. So again, PT hit, nice play. This is a little bit of a higher float stock that I see on my end. So it's a 72 million float. So I mean, it should be for all your ends too. But USA Biotech Company, 72 million float. So it's like gonna be a higher float name, meaning it's gonna be less volatile than the others. It's gonna be a little bit slower mover. But this one, if you caught that press release, I wish I caught it a little bit earlier at $6. But you know, if you missed this, too bad. But you know, better late than never, and you gotta still catch something when you still see some more room to run the daily chart, right? Especially with that positive top line results from pivotal phase 3 trial for first-in-class C1q blocking antibody. So as soon as I saw that press release, should have just went in on it, but well, you sometimes, you know, it's better to just wait for the volume to kick in, and so, you know, volume came in and got a nice little trade on that ANX. So I'll be watching at the reversal once it's done getting sent down to the sewers, to the little garbage land. I guess the garbage land could be pretty much as low as $5, but that's going to be an overkill in my opinion before the market opening here. So let's kind of watch around like maybe $5.90 to $6 here before maybe settling down some support, a little bit of resistance here earlier. So that should be support, previous resistance support at around 5.90 to 6. So I'll be watching for that ANX for buyers to come back in perhaps. Okay, moving forward, I have MGRX next. MGRX currently trading at 41 cents a share. I did trade this earlier here at 43, and so far in pre-market hit up to 53. So nice 10-cent jump on this stock. Okay, so you know, we'll see if we can get another maybe lower highs, the downtrend breakout here. So definitely I would watch MGRX because you could use a 43-cent line again at the VWAP roll, and that would be nice on this MGRX. Market's going to open up here in about less than a minute, but USA Healthcare Company, 13 million float, and they do have a brand new press release that the company is to introduce Mojo Pharmaceutical compounded formula featuring the enclomiphene citrate and prenenolone for the treatment of low test, yada, yada, yada. All right. So that's that. And then last but not least, I have WIMI, which, you know, like I said, it has that news with, which one was it? MLGL, was it? So earlier, $1 breakout, nice, or 110, excuse me, to 120. So I got the nice 10-cent pop. We'll have to see if it's going to hold $1 and get some more volume. All right, here we go, folks. Market is now open. Let's have a great day. So again, if you are new, join in on the Zoom and you can listen to me, or also you can tune into the Discord to just hear the new high of day scanner shout out Holly. So right now on NQ futures, I don't like to have a position open when I'm talking about the watch list, so I didn't have anything right now, but just now I would have loved to taking that short there at that pink dev line, because that was also the upper trend line on the 1 minute chart. Sure. So we're back down to this 18,637. So let's see if it's gonna get a little bit of a pullback, since it is definitely on the oversold, right? Or overbought, excuse me, territory. I've been getting confused with the overbought, oversold, but it's overbought territory here. So that was a good sell off right there at the market opening at 18,651 area. Nice 20-point drop back down to but still making higher lows here. So we'll be watching for that, but you know, 14 may need to crack here next. All righty, so WIMI kind of trying to curl back up there. Let's see, let's go down the list. MLG obviously is going to be our top watch, since $5 is still holding. A beautiful continued plunge here as we got the NQ falling down nicely. It should fall down, I'd say, as long as we're still making lower highs and lower lows here on the 1 minute chart. I think it should try to hit that 50 EMA on the one. So I'm gonna watch that line. So we'll let this one kind of fall down a little bit, cool off since our size a little bit on the overbought side. Okay, so MLGO looks like we currently starting to slip below $5. So that means we need to watch for some other candidates. Silver just got that nice PT hit, by the way. So I just wanted to see if MLGO was going to get more juice, but no, because SLBR took the storm with our current play at the 45 here. Why is this not working here? Come on. Having a little lag issues here this morning with this trade ideas, I feel like. All right, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful place on SSR. 67 cent is the up pull here on SLBR. Congratulations if you got in at the 45 break entry there. 67 is still the up pull showing here. It's all about learning to punch to the uppercut at the correct levels. You know, it's just you guys gotta know where to hit where it hurts. Okay, so it's just got fill at the 15 EMA on the NQ, by the way, on the short. And then you want to continue to see that nice drop. I think it's going to be an ultimate drop here as low as down there, since this is just absolute carnage right now. Okay, so SOBAR, very nice. Back to the 14 EMA here on the 5-minute chart with NQ. Okay, so very nice drop. That should come down towards this trend line here, and that should be a nice cover level area there. Now, keep in mind, if that trend line does crack, you do not want to try to attempt to catch a falling knife. Sober, still good. You got the previous 51 area now. It needs to become support. Beautiful cover area at the trend line here, and the cover pop. Buyers came back in there as well. That's good, usually a good area there. So follow my lines. It's just I mean, I've been doing the same thing just to suck money in, and you know, yeah, there's gonna be maybe one or two that might miss, that might not get the winning trade, but usually 8 out of 10 times you should get a nice hit. So as long as you don't expect 100% results, like this, just you have to just learn how to take that nice bite when it's time. So right now, this is a good area to lock in as well. Again, after that huge bounce off that trend line there, definitely lock in because we've got to wick into this line there. So 50 EMA should try to test again or so. So bar, you got the 200 EMA on the daily, currently around 63. That's an important line there you need to keep in mind. 63-cent break somehow, then you got the previous high all the way up towards 80 cents. Okay, back down to the 50 EMA on the 1 and still holding the 14 EMA on the 5. 51 still trying to hold on up. What a beautiful, this is what I love about the RSI, man. I mean, you just know that's your exit area there. Okay, right now, Silver taking a little pullback. MLGO getting that juice again. So we are halted up right now. And NX is also starting to juice up as well. So we should get unhalted at 9:40, 43, 16 seconds. So we got about 3 minutes left on MLGO for the unhalt.
SKYW. 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 Follow.
NQ starting to crack still. Should be going back down to that trend line again, as long as it's making lower highs and lower lows.
YW. CRB.
So right now it's starting to watch support here. I would watch 18,620 here on the 5-minute candle to see if it's gonna try to do anything.
MIT. White W. Oh, MIT. MIT. MIT.
Okay, should be getting unhalted here shortly on MLGO.
RB. SLBR. ALBT. 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 SKYW. SKYW.
Okay, so right now I got NQ starting to wedge out, still holding out that 18,620 4 line there. Or 20, excuse me, line. It's gonna be a little tough.
CCLT.
Okay, should be getting halted here on MLGL. Unless it's gonna be a 10-minute halt.
CCLT.
So this might be a 10-minute halt. So yeah, we're gonna need another 5-minute countdown. So 9:48:16. So we got another 4 more minutes to wait here on MLGO for the halt. Sober, in the meantime, is taking up the storm here, top second gainer, and next top third gainer. So those are the top 3 stocks this morning right now. So top 3 stocks this morning. You have MLGO, SLBR, ANNX. So we have played all 3 of those successfully, and we'll continue to monitor those there.
CCLT. CCLT. AX. AX.
Yeah, right now NQ is looking bearish, so we should probably come down here again to another 200 area under 1, in my opinion.
AKLI. NGLA. Rio. Edit. All. EVGO. MSA. IPW. NSA. CRB. SKYW. 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 WSC. 4. AN. ADVA.
Right now, it is bearish on NQ, so be smart. It's down 42 points. It's already hit the pink deadline. Bears would most likely want to get theirs eventually as well.
FWRD, FWRD. API. GPCR, 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 Maya.
Okay, MLGO should be getting unhalted here.
Loma. PWSC. BTA Alt. Ada, edit, AKRO. FWRD. ADVA. SKYW. MLGO. MLGO.
MLGO unhalted.
IPW. GSL. Maya. Maya. API. CMRE.
Beautiful run up here on MLGO. Wow. It's probably gonna be a 500% run at this point. Because again, when we talk about being over 200%, we know that most likely that leads to 500% runs. 883 uphold. Stay bearish on NQ. It's still bearish going down list. Nasdaq's taking a beating still. Okay. So far, we got this line here on MLGO. We gotta watch here to see if it's gonna build support. It's like $7 area there. So pretty much 690 line there, and then you got a 793 line as well that I have. 793 or so.
GPTA, GPCR. Squid. Spaz. NBOS, AKRO. SCUR. Follow. SKYW. BRB.
Okay, watching the 690 line here. You got an 874 uphold here next.
LSF. AKRO.
Lower highs still, and on NQ should be making another move down here as we keep getting rejected at this trend line. Okay, right now MLGL 690 support.
LSF.
874 up pull.
Hold on. LSF. LSF. W. Follow. RSI. Swim. Ball.
Okay, watching for the 10 EMA bull flag setup on MLGO.
Spin. Hold on. Follow. XCR.
We're having a lot of battle here right now on NQ, back and forth. So it's having a hard time trying to crack this line here, 18, 16,806. Buyers are trying really hard here, trying to wedge it back out, but it's just a tug of war. So right now I'm staying put, personally. It's just too much turbulence here. So it's either got to, crack this line here and go down back to this trend line, or bulls are gonna try to wedge back up here. So I was staying more bearish here, but I just want to be safe than sorry. So let's just be patient until potentially bulls could try to push back up here. So I would just stay put, or if you're on the long, wait for the trend line to break back up. If you're on the short side, I mean, you're still fine. Just watch for that trend line. Okay, MLGO, we just did get a nice pop here to $8. Like I said, 793 candle break line there, but $8 natural resistance. So that was very nice so far. So hopefully you guys were able to take the max so far. It's a big doji right here right now at $7.12. So being below 712 is not going to be good. It needs to get back above 712 level here. Darn it. So yeah, we are pushing back down. That's the line that I wanted back down there. Okay. Anyways, 857 is all pull here. You got the 712 line that I need to see it back up. So I will mention it here on MLGL, $7.12 candle break line worth watching. This is the next area that we just got to break through, and it's got potentially another run up left. SLBR is still holding the VWAP, so I would watch for that roll to happen again if it can be successful there. Ah, son of a. Oh yeah, keep in mind we have 10 o'clock news. Okay, we have 10 o'clock high impact news, Jolt's job openings here. So in about 4 minutes, we're gonna have that. So get ready for that just in case. All right, so back down to the trend line again on NQ. We did get the death cross on the 1 minute as well. So yeah, I would just stay put here. Got 3 minutes left. We don't know how it's going to impact. Right now, Nasdaq still taking a beating. And pink deadline is probably what the bulls eventually would want. See that 712 line right here? This is a special line that you need to see next. Okay. Okay.
LSF.
All right, starting to look to set up again here at 712. 60 cents so far as the high day on SOBR. Here we go. MLGO. 712 instant pop to Hive Day again. 857 up halt. 857 up halt. $8 needs to. There we go. 420%. Watch for 500% coming on up. We got to first clear $8 and make $8 our little support here. $8 needs to become support. 865 up halt. Right in the 10 EMA. 712. Nice candle break line there. 880 is my next line that I have from the past. And then you got room all the way up towards $10 there. Okay, nice cover at that trend line there on NQ. 10 o'clock is coming here, folks. And that's going to happen in 30 seconds. Woo. A lot of money getting printed here today, folks, on both stocks and futures. Lots of activity. It's just one of those days you just gotta stay laser focused. Oh boy, here we go. NQ, 10 o'clock news. That's what I'm talking about. If you were staying short, the best to stay out. Look at that reversal. Holy moly. That's a reversal candle from hell, or for the bears. All right, so we just got a big wick back up here into the pink deadline again. Just got like a pretty much like a 880 point move here. So from the bottom, just got a big 80 point move. We are getting that rejection area again. Stay calm, take a deep breath. If you're freaking out, don't freak out. We got the pink deadline that just hit. That's a big resistance line right now. They could try to push it up one more time here right now. I'm waiting personally to the next 20 more seconds here. We should try to potentially get another high today.
WUST.
Not quite yet. Just got up near the there's a new high of the day. There it is. And then Q and Q. I get that new high of the day there. It's crazy.
AYTX. ASAM. HSL. CRSP.
Okay. Let's pull back again into the pink deadline on the 5-minute chart. Still think that potentially we could hit up towards 18,683 line next. Somewhere around this in the middle between the 18, the two label lines there if it breaks the pink deadline next. You got MLGO still up 400%, still holding and riding the 10 EMA. Watch for the 10 EMA bull flag. Sober still holding the after VWAP.
HYW. Alt. BGLC. HSL. ENM. Fund. LRNR. FL. ISBR. Double Witch.
965 all pulp showing.
TNB.
Just watch and pay attention to 10 EMA, guys. 975 now next. They're raising the bars.
WRT. NBT. BGLC. FL. HESM.
Okay, 25 more seconds until 10 to 10:05. The first 5-minute candle comes to an end. It was a nice recovery pop on NASDAQ, but not enough to go take it to the green. Back to the pullback zone here. Okay, looking still a bit bearish here.
Double H. FWRT. BRB. IFCR.
We are still bearish here.
BPTH. BNL. HESM. AX. CRSE. FIBN. FWG. FWG. WH.
Okay, Pacific locked in $2,500 on MLGO. Well done.
RV. SFIS, NSAPN, FWRT. DTM. DTM.
Okay, MLGO, well done here. Man, what can I say? I think I would just lock in and be grateful. Don't be too crazy. I mean, I do think that we do have more room. If we can get that back above $8, build support, like I said, then you got that room towards $10. But right now, you can see we're just not being able to hold that $8 right now. So we're gonna have to pull back down for now. Lots of opportunities today on both sides, on stocks and futures.
BGL. Maya. CRV. Maya. RSP. Big. Bion. Archie. BSAT. Again.
And right now on NQ, we are reversing back up a little bit, or trying to bounce out of that trend line there.
Party NSA.
The 1 minute, it's a little bit bearish still because it's gotten a little bit of a death cross. So I do think we're gonna try to over down here a little bit. Up down NASDAQ 51 points.
SCIST. PSA. Alt. APLs. PW. WKYTN, RVN, IMCR, FF, Bion, IMCR, CRV,
Okay.
here, IRBT,
I am going to wait for a 793 area on MLGO. So if 793 can get a candle break line again, that'll be great for the
NSA, NSA, Alt,
yeah.
CRNX, Agio, BPTH, Double Flames, FF, CRBU, Bion, KYTN, ARO, NT, no.
Okay, it's 10:11 right now.
GL. FL. BZMT.
I think every PT hit except for today EQ, and there was a play for SGBX at 405. Let's see if that ever broke through here. SGBX. What was this one for 405?
Sierra.
No, it never broke through. So I'm gonna go ahead and retract that one on 405 on SGBX.
Double Flex. ADCT. CRB. NSAH.
SOBR adjusted, make another new high of day as MLGO is now making lower highs.
KYTS. ADCT. SFIX. AM. BTDR.
Congratulations right now on SOBR. We should be coming up to the next resistance line at the 63 area there.
RBR. Permit.
Okay, we're in between support and resistance trend line here on NQ.
FWRT. FIBN. ADCT.
Not much play right now from the market opening. Everything's just been kind of running off from the early bird special. WIMI right now, we got a nice pop back up again. Okay, NQ, we are still being very bearish here. Not looking too good.
Double wage.
And we're down to 77 points. We cracked this trend line, so this should be, don't try to catch a falling knife at this point. It should be just a complete move back down because bulls got their upper deviation 2 line, so bears probably want theirs. It's all the way down to 18,552 line there.
NSA. CHRS. HNRG. Yeti. NSA. Alt. ULCC. NBEF. RBRK. BTDR. SFIX. Edit. TRS.
Shorts are gonna try to come in here again, and they're gonna try to get another lower low. It's a lower high, lower low pattern here right now.
CRNS. NSA. Big. EBS. CHRS. WTF. HNRG. AS.
Sober looking good right now. Number one, momentum still right in 10 EMA.
Well. MMS. BTR. LMNT. NSCDG. UNFI. SFIS. AMLX. PRKS. MMS. CRSB. 4. AKRO. ATCT. INST. RBRK. AGL. PRKS. EBS. CHRS. NSA. CERT. MRS 19. AKRO. DLO. PABA. BCAB.
Okay, SOBR, I guess 63 is gonna be a top resistance line right now.
Nine. Four. What? What?
Right now, NQ needs to pop back above 18,615 line. Below that, still downtrending.
BTR. Hunt. HESM. CCC. COGT. CRB. FIBN. ACB. EBS. 4. SFIX. Volcon. CRSB. Fund. CRNS. NSA. FF. Big. PD. NSA. Alt. DK.
Remember the 63 line here, the 200 and daily already hit on SOBR. So if it does want to go for more, it's gonna need to break through that.
ULCC. 4. W.
Got lots of wicks today on NQ, so be smart.
No. FF. AMLX.
Should make a lower low here on NQ since it just keeps making lower highs. Okay, all the good big trades already kind of happened right now. So put it on standby right now. I'm just watching the SOBR 63 cent line there. So 63 needs to pierce through for the bulls.
You went at five. Mile. No.
Okay, 63 testing again. So watch that 63 on SOBR.
No, that's OGI. SOBR, PNM.
SOBR just getting a new high today again.
SOBR, SOBR.
New high today. SOBR 63 breaks. Now you got room towards 80 cents.
Yellow. PTR, no. Yeah. Right. ILAG. No. No. RKS. ILAG. Over. No. LSF. ILAG. LSF. Apple Party. Well.
Right now, NQ still facing that resistance in the trend line. Made a little bit of a higher low here. So we'll keep an eye on to see if it's going to be able to hold and break out or if it's going to make another new low today.
Over. 10 LSF. LSF. LX.
Okay, NQ is trying to reverse back up here, but we gotta really make sure we get a solid candle break here.
LS, JBGS, PRKS,
We got 2 more minutes.
10. ABSI.
And then we're gonna take a quick 5-10 minute break. Little stretch break coming up here in about 2 minutes. You got SOBR now. Again, like I said, the 63 is not your support.
FF, KYTX, NSA. NL, Boma, KS, PLL, AS, double well before. MTC.
All right, guys. So overall, watching MLGO and SOBR still, you got the MLGO coming back up to the 793 line. Like I said, that's the candle break line next. We got to really pierce through. So just really pay attention to the 793 line there on MLGO 793 resistance line with Wanshi. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take a quick few minute break and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. So MLGO, once again, big line here near that $8. So we need that 793 candle break. Not happening still, getting rejections. And Q did wedge out, so we are obviously still on the bullish trajectory.
Hey, that's that finance. TSLX.
Okay, still higher lows on NQ, up ATR is 30, so that's nice. RSI still cooking up.
CCM. MLGO. AMLX. MLGO. MLGO. MLGO.
Hey guys, MLGO finally got that big pop, new high today. NQ bouncing off the 14 EMA. Pretty good job here for the Bulls.
UNFI. AS. CR. Challenge. CPRI. CGEM.
All right, still higher lows here on NQ, looking good. MLGO still beasting.
LGO. MLGO. Agile.
Hey, wow, guys. MLGO, what a freaking beast today. Holy moly, there's $10.
TDR.
What a freaking beast.
MLGO. MLGO.
Absolutely killing it right now.
AX. MLGO. CAPR. PFIE. PFIE.
Okay, folks. Well, we are halted up. So at 10:46, 59 seconds should be the unhalt time here for MLGO. So heck of congrats here today. And same thing with SOBR. ANNX was also nice earlier. So those are my top three trades of the morning for stocks. We got 20 minutes to 11 a.m. rep dip time. I say watch SOBR for 11 a.m. rep and MLGO for 11 a.m. dip. You got SOBR back to the 60 cent support there on SOBR. So watch for that nice support and reversal potential balance point area there. So, or the 63 in NISA rebreak.
OL. OCM. Brown. EPRI. ACIU. WSR. CWH. BNUT. WSR. BCAP. MGOL. RPT. FTDR. CAPR. CISS.
Okay, SOBR breaking the 65 cent again.
LBT. OCSL. PLRX. EPRI. Webs. NTC. 4. BNT. MGOL.
Okay, watching SOBR for 63. MLGO will be getting halted here in about 30 seconds. We got about 15 minutes to 11 a.m. river dip time.
LRX. 4. MLGO.
Okay, unhalted on MLGO. 1320 up halt.
ISS.
1337 now.
MLGO. 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 NTCT. LGO. MLGO. 4. SSY. OL. BWL. BCIO. ITBC.
Okay, got less than a minute on this 5-minute candle.
RCT. AIT. NTC. BCIO.
Okay, 10 more minutes to go. MLGO, fantastic. Number one play of the day. 14-11 is still the uphold showing.
BCA. BWLB. CISL. Oh. BCIL. HAIT. Step.
And Q looks like it might crack here if it doesn't hold. This line here needs to this the only thing is cracks is gonna get a flush.
RI. NTCT. BFAC. AIT. INAB. HAIT. CISS. WLB.
Apparently there's a little bit of a rhythmic issue for those that are trading on Apex right now. So there has been a little bit of a hiccup as well. So just make sure you guys are doing a good job of making sure you're safe.
NT. LOHA.
Okay, guys. Well, I mean, I think we did a fantastic job capturing the big move on MLGO. I think MLGO still has a shot here at the 10 EMA bull flag. But this is what I would watch for here one more time. If this fails, I think traders are going to start taking their leave and taking a breath. But 10 EMA bull flag, one more last thing to watch for here on MLGO. Use the same lines on SOBR, the 63-cent line. Current support is 60 cents.
CISS. A. INAB. IMDb. All right. Okay. Hold on, 10. MLR. And what? Okay.
All right, guys. I think that sums it up. I mean, MLGO, big trade of the day, then 10-day bull flag, not getting it, 11 a.m. Like I said, I'm suspecting this to be the dipper. I said that. I think SLBR is going to be a better 11 a.m. ripper because you got that 63 cent coming back up there, but 60 cent support needs to hold. VWAP is still above. So watch for stocks that are above VWAP, which are MLGO, SLBR. ANX is going to be a slower mover. It's a 70 million in float. And it's below VWAP right now. So a lot of these other names are below VWAP. So really the top two names there. And then NQ is now cracking. And what else is there? I think that's about it. So NASDAQ's just been pretty red. Same thing with SPY. Staying more on the bearish side today should have served you well. Other than that, guys, take care, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Fantastic job, locked in. Stay green, everybody. And looking forward to having an awesome, wonderful Wednesday with you guys again tomorrow. Keep those profits, folks. Do not get all greedy. All right, peace out. Have a blessed day.